Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. My single mother worked hard and kept me fed with the tips. Sometimes she stayed awake hungry cause she had to feed a kid. I never had a father, knew my mom, that's about it. I was a mama's boy without a dad, it made me a wimp. I felt the need for people to accept me so bad, so I thought over my options, then I just took a stab. I changed everything about me, started chilling with the crew. They changed my attitude, I started doing things that I would never do. But then all of those people disappeared after a while, which led me trying to keep up with this new lifestyle. So my problems started added up and started to compile, and my bitterness chipped away my love like a nail file. But there was still hope for acceptance in my life when the devil led me down a path paved with sharpened knives. I was 16 when I thought I saw the true light. I started using, that's when life turned from a struggle to a fight. Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. So I started chilling at parties all the time, where I got twisted up with lots of criminals and crime. Everything was great, but then there came a time where the consequences had a rise till nothing was fine. I said a little much, which got me into some trouble. Some people wanted me to fill my head, strike the street rubber. Couldn't handle the fact that people wanted me dead, so I thought about if I could beat them to it instead. So I tried to take a bottle of prescription to the head, but then God jumped in the middle, led me to my mother's bed. I was worse than I'd ever been, my eyes were all red. My wheels blew apart the path, the knives tore up the tread, overloaded my head, then I lost my own will. So where I went to, they kept the playing numbed up with pills. I don't rap about deep shit to show off my skill. I'm getting stress off my chest cause this burden fucking kills. Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. Consequences, better listen, you reap what you sow. That rule's not forgiven, it's something that the Lord created for His children, so life can teach us lessons, consequences like Sylvan. Let me just start this verse by saying this: the main issue that I have, I always worry about shit. Looking in the mail every day, hoping not to get more stressed than I already am. And that's it, the numbers on the child support getting bigger every day. I feel anxiety coming down from a sky gray, but the promise that I made to myself I won't betray. Gotta see my kids grow up without a struggle every day. Others will say that they ashamed for the act, but then again they don't try to change, so let's do the math. They lack a bit of motivation, so we know to subtract, because faith without works is mutilated in the back. But I'm taking a stand, no longer am I just a kid. I gotta shake hands with the consequences that I get. There's no running from the truth, so don't try to skip the grid. I'll just go ahead and face the consequences for the things I did.